Hi there, Bill Hitchcock. Got a fantastic program for you. It is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and we're going to talk about the fishing that just occurred over the weekend up and down the coast of North Carolina. I will give you a little heads up. The weather has not been the most friendly, particularly on Sunday, and on Mondays I'm doing this as well. Blowing a gale, shall we say, particularly on Sunday. But there was a lot of fishing that was going on, and we want to get that out to you. The first thing I want to do is I want to show you this video that was sent to me by Cody Curls out of the Outer Banks Some Pier. If you know which pier this is, please let me know.
Wow, this is so cool. Look at that. This is bluefish, so many bluefish. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I do believe that constitutes a Bluefish Blitz. That is absolutely amazing. Again, that was sent in to me by Cody Curls. She just said a pier. Let's see, Bluefish Blitz Saturday at OBX Pier, quote unquote. Don't know which pier. I feel kind of silly, but if you recognize that pier, please let me know. But the bluefish activity's been like this up and down the coast of North Carolina for a month. The big bluefish showed up first on Ocracoke. But let's get on with it. Jeanette's Pier out of Nags Head. Bluefish. Surprise, surprise. Spanish and Atlantic bonito. Now listen to this. Water temperature is 59 degrees. Now the water temperatures there off of Jeanette's Pier has been around 57, 59 degrees for quite a while. But as I've been showing you off of sea surface temperatures and been talking about for some time, once you cross down around Oregon Inlet, it changes completely. Speaking of which, Juan Cheese Marina offshore brought in yellowfin and blackfin tuna as well as dolphin. Nearshore and inshore boats brought in catches of bluefish, drum, and cobia. Now we're just the cobia season open up. Cobia showed up, so you're going to hear a lot about cobia here for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Let's see here. Frisco Rod and Gun. Sound water temperature 71 to 74 degrees. Ocean temperature 65 to 70. 10, 15 degrees warmer than up at Nags Head. But you may recall last week I pointed out off of our sea surface temperatures that the sound up there is warmer than the ocean up there, which is a change which happens naturally this time of year, where January, February, and March is the other way around. Now, let's see. Hatteras Jack out of Rodanthe, the North Beach, reports of drum, bluefish, surprise, surprise, sea mullet up and down the beaches, some pompano starting to show up down south near Hatteras Inlet. That's another fish starting to show up. We first started hearing about them around the Crystal Coast area, then Ocracoke. What was it, almost like a 4.5 pounder last week off of Ocracoke, but now they're starting to show up and down the coast. Red drum bait and tackle out of Buxton, Hatteras Island. Robert Pepper from Virginia Beach caught this 38-inch bluefish. TW's out of Kill Devil Hills. The boats fishing near shore this weekend caught cobia. Here we go. Red drum, black drum, and Spanish. Stefan and Quentin have been at it again going after the tunas. They scored nice citation blackfins caught on this past Tuesday on their jet ski. That's the thing now, catching them off of your jet ski. Done deal sport fishing out of Teach's Lair, which Teach's Lair Marina, I believe, is the closest marina to Hatteras Inlet, and Hatteras Inlet is the closest inlet to the Gulf Stream. So, i.e., Teach's Lair Marina is the closest jaunt to the Gulf Stream. The further south you go, the further out you have to get to the Gulf Stream. Tuna and dolphin out of Teach's Lair. Ocracoke, Tradewinds Bait and Tackle reports Shannon Phillips landed this incredible 36-inch citation bluefish off of Ocracoke's beach. Donnie Darden and Dustin Weatherholtz caught an incredible 11 drum this past Saturday night, including 6 citation fish in 5 hours off Ocracoke's South Point. When in doubt in Ocracoke, go to South Point. It's where the inlet is. So go there. When in doubt, go to Southpoint. In the Crystal Coast Cape Lookout area, chasing tails, Liam Calabria with 2 bonita on 1 Usuri lure. This is not the first time we've seen this happen this season. You'd expect bluefish to do that. But there we go. We got bonita, John and Jared with a couple of cobias. They caught today bottom fishing with menhaden around the inlet. Now, I do want to interject. We just did that show a week or so ago with Captain Rick Caton out of the Outer Banks area, and the show was about catching cobia, and they primarily sight fish for cobia up there. Down in the Carteret County area, it's traditional to bottom fish for cobia, where you take what used to be called a drum rig. It's a rig with a fish finder rig on it, about 2-3 feet of leader. You put menhaden preferred as bait, put it on, getting in about 20 feet of water, put it on the bottom, and you do a lot of wading. But these guys did this in the backside of Beaufort Inlet. You can do that in Bogue Sound. It used to be where the Hampton is now. Used to, by the bridge, used to be a hot spot. Find 20 feet of water, put something dead on the bottom. Cobia will pick her on up. They also go on to say Max Price from Curie Beach caught an amazing 3.65-pound citation pompano. So again, the pompano are starting to show up and down the coast from the Outer Banks all the way down to the Crystal Coast area. Relax Fishing Charters out of Morehead City caught a blue, lost a blue, and a variety of other fish, and limited out on snowy grouper. So they were doing a diverse type of fishing. If you're trolling for blue marlin and also bottom fishing for grouper, that's a day of fishing. I want to show this to you. Again, like the Bluefish Blitz that was sent in, that was just sent in unsolicited, it just showed up. This also came in, John Areola. He says, "Hi Bill, just found your YouTube show. It's awesome. Wanted to share this photo of my wife Celinda's first Spanish mackerel. She caught it at the Newport River Pier. By the way, the high-rise bridge that goes from Morehead City to Radio Island, the pier that runs parallel to it, that's the Newport River Pier. She caught a couple of Spanish and a few bluefish. She learned how to use a gotcha lure, as he calls it, a gotcha plug. Everybody's got to learn how to do fish one of those. So thanks, John. We appreciate it. Emerald Isle Adventures, it continues. Excellent Atlantic bonita fishing this morning on light tackle. We had a lot of fun, and we caught all we wanted, then left them biting. Saw one cobia, but did not hook up." And you're going to hear, again, as time goes by, the next couple of weeks, you're going to hear a lot more. We saw, we chased, we tried. Cobia. Bogan Pier, Saturday, big bluefish blast. Look at that. Today, big bluefish, Spanish mackerel, sea mullet, pompano, sheepshead, and black drum. They also, on Sunday, the bluefish and Spanish mackerel were there at the Bogan Pier, even with the nasty weather. Johnny Mercer's Pier, that's a bellwether pier. What's happening there is that's happening in the area. What a day for wife and husband, Holly and Kevin Vest. Holly not only gaffed her fish on the pier, but she caught her first chopper bluefish from the pier. Kevin, who has caught kings from his boat, decked his first king from a pier weighing 33.2 pounds. And Oak Island fishing charters report near shore and backwater trips are keeping us busy. Red drum, king mackerel, Spanish mackerel, and lots of sharks. So that is the very quick fishing report to get out to you from up and down the coast of North Carolina. Again, we talk about this a lot. There's only 2 things that will prohibit or delay or a fishing report or not make it as great as possible. One, most of the fishing during the weekday doesn't happen because people are still working. It's not summertime, so we don't have the fishermen out fishing. And the other thing is weather. So we had the wonderful collide that seems to happen a lot, that when we get to the weekend, when you're available, Mother Nature goes, I'm going to blow and rain and thunderbolt and lightning and everything exciting. And that happened this past weekend. So the shortened fishing report, don't let that fool you. The fish are here. It's just we have to have the opportunity to head on out. If you've got a fishing report, if you got fishing pictures, particularly fishing videos, email me, billhitchcock@mail.com, billhitchcock@mail.com, billhitchcock@mail.com. Also, if you have a favorite charter boat captain, guide, what have you, that you think would make a great guest on the show, email me. Yes, you can post it there on YouTube, but the best thing to do is to email me at billhitchcock@mail.com. That's it for now. As soon as I get some more fishing report information, we'll get it out to you. I'm Bill Hitchcock. See ya.